Good afternoon, lovelies. Zoe 2 Dots here with some more Pokemon Go goodness for you. And today, I'm just going to start with two sneaky shiny checks, but we need to discuss the new vote, the voting for some upcoming community days, a couple other little bits and pieces that are happening in the game news-wise. We can tick off a couple of quests in here. Catch a Skitty, and we'll check the other normal type in here. Wish me luck. Some of my research for the day. Regular Skitty. Regulash Skitty. Just a quick check on the coin situation for today. Cool, got kicked out of a gym overnight. Win a raid. Okay, we're going to find a free raid pass raid. Evolve and transfer. Easy done. And I might jump into a couple more gyms. So far, still tracking 55 coins per day. Again, I think I'm in the area that is going to be least affected by this coin change. So please, please, please. I've had a few people ask me how do they give feedback to Niantic. So Aussies, if you want to give feedback, settings, scroll down to the bottom and the get support area. And there's a whole bunch of different things you can do here. So basically you can pick kind of whatever tab you think it applies to in here. Troubleshooting, whatever it might, like realistically it's gonna be shop something, using Pokecoins, and then you can just say down the bottom, was this helpful? No? Contact us. It's gonna start a little conversation, like a support form and all that jazz that you can give feedback on the coins. You can give feedback if you want to give it to their Twitter directly, all that kind of jazz, but you can have your feedback like just delivered through the app. Have a little look through. It's changed a little bit since last time I was in this. Have a little scroll through and see if there's a more appropriate tab before I start flooding them in the wrong area, but you can have your voice heard. Just quickly before we jump into the news as well today, guys, Carvana Incense Day. I did not get a shiny Carvana. As you may or may not have seen online so far, the Incense Day was broken in New Zealand for 5.5 out of the 6 hours, meaning that there was no shiny boost for 5.5 out of the 6 hours, which is terrible. And therefore half of the event in Australia was broken, so unboosted. So the first 3 hours, 3 hours and 20 in Australia, no boost to shiny Carvana. Now, of course, I have no issue if there was not supposed to be a boost at all, full stop, but the fact that the shiny rate absolutely changed and was, amended or recorrected so late into the event, at the very least, I genuinely think New Zealand deserves a redo for the Incense event. Their entire thing was just like not boosted. Legit. New Zealand players, I have passed on this feedback to Niantic. Make your voices heard as well on socials and all that jazz. Put in help ticket supports for your Incense and things like that, because you did not get the same product that the rest of the world received. And Australia got half of the product, I guess, as well. So again, I have no issue if there isn't supposed to be a boost and no one gets a boost, then it's all fair. But when, entire countries miss out on the boost and then the rest of the world gets it, that's not cool. I've put this information forward. We were sharing it live when it was happening. You guys were letting me know that the boost wasn't happening. I was passing it forward live, real time. So yeah, hopefully we can get something sorted for New Zealand. Fingers crossed. I have no, official control over it, but just want to let you guys know that I'm in your corner. First thing we're going to discuss today, though, is the new voting for Community Day, June and July. So there's going to be a poll held on Twitter by Pokemon Go, on the Pokemon Go, Twitter page. And it's going to be basically a Twitter poll. You cast your vote there. Whichever Pokemon comes in first place is going to be the Community Day for June, and the runner-up, second place, will be Community Day in July. The voting is going to be happening this weekend, so you've got time to make yourself a little Twitter account. Go get set up while you're over there as well. Follow me over on Twitter, and go follow the Pokemon account so that you know when it is all voting time. Straight up, I'm going to be pushing Team Weedle pretty hard. I'm going to give you a whole bunch of reasons why Weedle is your best choice for first place, but here's the options overall. The 4 Pokemon up for vote are going to be Squirtle, it's already had a com day, Weedle, Sandshrew, including Alolan, and Gastly. Which one of these does not have their shiny released yet? It sure is Weedle. That's just point number 1. There's 3 new shinies in the game. If we ever get Megas, 4 new shinies, very spice. And here are the moves that each of these Pokemon will have as well. So for Squirtle, Blastoise will get Aura Sphere. That is a fighting type move. It is basically useless. There is no necessary benefit for it in PvP because Blastoise doesn't really get used that much anyway in PvP. Skip. Sandshrew both the Alolan and the Cantonian forms. They will be getting Shadow Claw, which is a ghost type move for, for the evolved form of them. Sandslash, getting the ghost move. It's fine. It will probably mostly benefit the Alolan form a little bit just to give it some variety, but again, not really groundbreaking. For Gastly, Gengar will get Shadow Punch. Again, nothing too crazy. It does boost its, ranking in Great League. However, Haunter already has the exact same moveset that Gengar is going to get. It already is basically better. There's only a 3 HP win that Gengar has over Haunter currently in Great League. It'll make it more viable in Ultra League for sure, but that's kind of it. Yeah, do you need to give your Gastly, your Gengar a second move for raids and things? Probably not. So, viable for Ultra, maybe adds a bit of spice in there, who knows. For Weedle, Beedrill will get Drill Run, which is a ground type move, and this adds some spice, some very big spice, because with giving Beedrill Drill Run, it will mean that it is able to beat Azumarill and Registeel in the Great League. How many times have you just been like, well, here goes another match, and someone comes out, slapping it down with Registeel, Azumarill, these little tanky pains in the buns. These things are thick, they're annoying, they're on everyone's team. I know because I use them too. They are absolute pests. If we get, Beedrill with this move for Great League, it is going to absolutely clap up Azumarill and Registeel, which is fantastic. At the very least, it's going to force, initially, there's going to be some counters for Reggie and Azumarill. And then maybe over time, that shakes up the meta where people stop kind of using them so consistently. It's going to be a really cool tool to kind of turn, get some more variety in Great League. It's going to be good. So moves-wise, I honestly think that Beedrill is kind of the best option. Of course, it's not going to be necessarily a raid thing, but PvP-wise, fantastic. Weedle is the only one as well that is a new shiny. Now, if we fall back on the logic of the previous vote, remember when I was all hyped for Alolan Vulpix and all of you in the comments were like, it's not even a new shiny though, vote for Rhyhorn. Well, haha, gotcha, use that logic here. Weedle's the only new shiny. Ha! Don't care how much you want Squirtle. It's had a com day. It's had so many returns for December. If someone in your community does not have a spare to trade to you, are you living in the desert, please? Because they've had so many events. They've been boosted for so many things. Gastly, I appreciate, is definitely a harder one to find. Sandshrew as well, definitely a tricky one. They're both, I would say, in the desirable shinies. Tricky to get. That's perfectly fine. If one of those came second, happy days. Weedle. You know what you need to do. Join Team Weedle. Make your vote count. Make your vote heard. Yeah, honestly, personally, I want Weedle as first place. Second place, I would be stoked. Sandshrew, just for a little bit something different. It's a hard one to get for a lot of people, for sure. I feel like it's been featured at the least amount of events. At least, Gastly pops around every Halloween and that sort of thing. Gengar, we had, the Gengar shiny raid day, so I think... Honestly, I've got so many spare shiny Gengar from that raid day I could just give out to people and stuff. It's ridiculous. And the Squirtle, they're probably not even going to be doing Squirtle Squad. They would have announced it if it was Squirtle Squad. So it's going to be vanilla Squirtle with a bad move. Just saying. Let me know in the comments down below. What are you feeling? Who do you think you will vote for? Let's vote smart. Let's vote Team Weedle. And maybe you're not hyped for any of these shinies in particular. They are all fairly mild shinies. Before we start saying oh, why aren't we seeing, a Gibble com day or an Axew com day or something? I think it's smart that Niantic is doing mild shinies, especially while many countries are on lockdown. I'm lucky that I'm in a position where Australia, we all stayed home, we all locked down, we flattened that curve pretty damn hard, and we're now allowed to go out and, be outside with people. I'm still going to be taking safe precautions and minimizing my, time with others because we don't want a second spike, of course. But there are many countries that physically, you guys are hardcore lockdown, can't do anything, can't go outside. So 2 months worth of medium shinies or, okay shinies, I think is smart. Imagine how salty we would be if we actually got the Gibble com day or something during lockdown. It would be like, you think you want it, but then it's oh, I can't really do it or play it or trade with people. So I think it's better to save those, if we get them, spicy ones for later. Up next, we've got a couple of little style updates in the shop as well. Got a few new fashion pieces. Uniqlo, hello. Sure, doing some big bucks there to get that little cross promotion happening. Uniqlo, these clothing items appearing in-game for free. So the Ditto shirt, the Pikachu shirt, and the Eevee shirt. Oh boy, very cute. Cute little like minimalistic outline. I'm rocking the Ditto one right now. These shirts are all free in-game and purchasable in real life if you so desire to have them in your life as well. So if you want to match your avatar in-game, we've got some options. Ditto shirt's pretty cute. Okay, let's just quickly slap down this little Timber raid. No doubt it'll have atrocious IVs, as with every Timber I've ever done, but we get some more candies in there, we'll just stack it up for next time. One of those is what it is situations. Some raspberries, potions. Go Plus picked up an electric type apparently. And not shiny. Gotcha, these guys are little pests, they just love to jump out constantly. Let's yeah, not great. Put it up for trade, swap it with someone, at least then it will be a free evolution for them up to Conkeldurr when it's time. And the Go Plus hasn't done anything too crazy today. It's okay. Oh, there's the shiny Marill that I did get during the Carvana hours. Got a couple of Scraggy as well, so that was fine. Okay, back home, and it's time for a sneaky little Go Plus check. Nope, nothing spice, that's okay. I haven't really been playing this week of the event too hard because I mean, Shiny Skitty, kind of cool, but nothing really driving me crazy to hunt for it this week. Next week though, well sorry, this coming Friday, definitely looking forward to the Sinnoh component of this throwback challenge, and then the following week with the Galarian, well sorry, no, it'd be a little bit after that, but you know, the Galarian forms and things like that soon after. Stoked, keen, excited for. Also this weekend, of course, the C-Dot Community Day, so looking forward to that one too. I'll be out and about hunting down some shiny C-Dots. If it's anything like Abracom Day, it's going to be ridiculous. So we'll just have to wait and see how we do. Again, guys, let me know your votes in the comments down below. Who do you think you'll be voting for Community Day? And who would be your ideal first and second place, like, you know, configuration? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, please be sure to subscribe. Thank you to everyone who did leave a like as well. And if you would like additional ways to support the channel, links for Patreon and the merch are in the description down below. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.